After missing out on the playoffs for just the second time in almost 40 years, the Milford baseball team is back in the tournament in 2019. It wasn't always pretty for the Hawks throughout their regular season, but ultimately the team did what needed to be done to earn their postseason berth.
Obviously, I'm happy with where we're at and we're in, and certainly an improvement from last year. But I mean, try to finish strong today, and like I just said to you off camera, 11-9 is better than 10-10. But up and down, hot and cold the whole year. There's 2 periods where we were still playing okay, but lost 3 in a row twice, and then there was other times where we were really, really dangerous. So I certainly like our chances going into the playoffs, and we'll take it one day at a time. But I think if with our pitching depth and the guys that we have, if we get hot, we can make a nice little run.
It was definitely a big improvement from last year. There's definitely some things we can take away from the season, though. I mean, we had like one bad week, and then we had a couple tough losses. So I think there's some games that we want back. But other than that, we're definitely preparing for playoffs. We're preparing for KP today, and then we're going to see how the playoffs go, take it game by game.
There was plenty of drama involved in Milford's playoff clinching game as they finished off a back-and-forth effort against Hopedale with a walk-off hit from Danny Corsini deep into extra innings.
That was a great feeling. It was probably one of my most memorable seasons and memorable hits at that Hopedale game. It was pretty awesome to have my teammates mob me like that. It was pretty fun.
That was a great game, played by everybody, and that was a great team win, and it's honestly a great feeling, but that's only half the job, so we have to finish it off this playoff time.
Thursday night playing Hopedale on senior night for us, that 3.5-hour marathon that we played and ended up coming out on the right side of things, was certainly good preparation for what we're going to see in the playoffs, just as far as the atmosphere and the type of game that we're going to have to win, and we've been in a lot of those this year, so I like our group. I think, we had talked the other day, too, about the number of guys that we've had on base in the last week and a half. So we're 2 or 3 timely hits away from putting up double-digit runs in a lot of our games. So as long as we can get that early in the games, I like our chances against anyone.
Pitching emerged as a consistent strength for the Hawks in the regular season, boasting a team ERA of 2.92 while holding their opponents to fewer than 7 hits a game.
Definitely getting that season in last year where you were able to take some strides there and get comfortable out there on the mounds, and then go out there this year. I feel like they had a lot of potential, and they definitely played the way they wanted to play and pitched the way they wanted to pitch.
I don't need to compare us to anyone else in the league, but having 3 quality starters and having all the bullpen arms that we have, it's seniors, juniors, and sophomores who do it for us out of the bullpen. So having all those different options to go to, having the righty and lefty options to go to, it certainly doesn't hurt us having the arms that we have going into the postseason.
Milford demonstrated an ability to bounce back from adversity throughout their 20-game regular season. That's a quality that should serve the team well as they are likely to face an uphill battle throughout the MIAA tournament.
We never give up. We always give them a fight, whether it's early in the game or late in the game. We always fight. We get in our groove, and then we do damage.
We bounced back pretty hard, and we made the playoffs. That's what matters to us, and we're ready to go.
The key to a successful postseason run for Milford will be finding a way to maximize on scoring chances, something the team struggled to do at times throughout stretches of the regular season.
We left a lot of guys on base, so timely hitting's kind of been our big thing to work on. And playoff mode, we got to get those runs in, because Hopedale, we left 19 guys on base. Can't have that. I mean, get the bases loaded 3 times, I think, and I think we got 1 out of that. So we get those 9 runs in, it's a totally different game.
We've talked about it a lot as a group, but there's no reason to add any more pressure on the guys, and they know what they have to do in order to get the job done. It's really just a matter of one guy stepping up for us and getting a timely hit in a key situation. I think once we get that, hopefully it's earlier rather than later, but once we get it, I think the other guys can feed off of that kind of stuff.
Milford will likely be an underdog in every stage of their playoff run, but with a combination of talent and tenacity, this 2019 edition of the Scarlet Hawks will be ready for any challenge they face.
You just got to live it up. I mean, for all of us, the 4 years flew by, and if we could have it back, we would. I mean, never playing again on Pheno Field for the high school, I mean, that's gonna hurt a little bit once it settles in. So just live it up, have fun with it. You're playing with your best friends.
Let's just lock in every pitch, take one pitch at a time. Anything can happen, but if we go down or we go up, we know both teams can come back, so we just got to lock in every pitch.
It starts with our 6 seniors, and they've done an excellent job the entire season leading us. They're certainly excited about the opportunity. They obviously understand that we have to finish the regular season today, and then we can worry about the playoffs starting tomorrow. But again, with our pitching, with the depth in our lineup, with the leadership that we have, I think we can make a run.